miniature room inspired by one in Architectural Digest magazine. I cut a square out of foam board or cardboard that's 12 inches by 12 inches. Also one that's half the width but the same height. A rectangle out of the 12 by 12 piece. Cover them with paper. Glue the pieces together. I glue clear plastic behind the rectangle that I cut out, and then glue gray cardstock on in strips. I cut a piece of cardboard that's a little shorter than the wall next to the window. Also 2 small squares for the sides. I cut a piece that can fit in the top and then cover it with white paper. A thin strip of cardboard and cover it in white paper. I also glue a piece that can fit underneath of it. I glue a piece to the back that's as wide as the smaller piece underneath. I cut out a piece of cardboard that's a little shorter than the back. Cover it with brick paper and then glue it in the back. I made a box like the top one, except I put a piece of cardstock underneath to give it 2 layers and then glue it onto the back. Glue it to the back and side wall to make the fireplace. You can add small pieces of cut out black foam for rocks. I cut a curved piece of cardboard. I also cut out a curved shape that can fit on the other piece. Cover them both with white fabric and then put stuffing inside the top part. I cover a piece of cardboard with white fabric and glue it on the bottom. I also make a small gray pillow and wrap white fabric around the corners. Cover a piece of cardboard in light wood paper and glue it underneath the other 2 pieces for the floor. Cut a piece of white felt for the carpet and add the sofa. I rolled a small paper tube and glued it to the wall for the lamp. I cut a piece of fabric and you can paint a design on it to look like a quilt and add string at the bottom. Add the blanket to the sofa. I also made a smaller black pillow. I take a piece of thread and wrap it around the pillow and then pull it tightly and glue it in the back. Put more black fabric onto the back to make it clean. Place it on the sofa to match the pillows in the magazine. I cut a piece of paperboard and roll it into a tube shape and then glue it there. I glue paperboard on the top and cut off the extra. Paint it. Put it in the back of the house for a little table. Roll a small piece of gray cardstock into a tube. I color with a green marker on paper. I draw it back and forth with a darker green. Leaf shapes out of it, triangles out of it, and slits in it to make like a fern leaf. Glue the leaves into the gray cylinder to make a plant. Then I add on top of the black table. I use an X-Acto knife and sandpaper to make a paint stick look like that wooden thing. I glue popsicle sticks to the base to decorate the room. To make the lamp, I cut kind of a circle shape out of a popsicle stick. Then glue toothpicks going around and glue another wooden circle to the bottom. Glue a toothpick in the center of the top going straight up. I roll a small tube out of white cardstock. Glue cardstock on the top. Glue it to the toothpick at the top of the wooden piece to make a lamp. I cut a leaf shape out of green paper. Fold it in half and open it back up again. I also curl it backwards a little bit more and glue them into a wooden bead to make a plant. I cut circles out of white paper. Roll one around itself and use a glue stick to wrap other ones around it. Around until it looks full to make a flower. Make more and glue them in a cluster. I score clear plastic with an X-Acto knife and fold it into a box. Glue strips of green paper to the bottom and a clear cube to make flowers. I cut 2 pieces of foam board and glue them together. Cover in wood paper. I cut a strip of foam board and put another piece that's the same size on the back. Cover them with wood paper. Make 4 and glue them on the bottom of the larger piece. I glue paper around foam board to make books. I add the books with the plant and the lamp to the table. I cut out 2 squares of cardboard. Cover them with gray paper. I add to the front a printout of metalwork. I glue a longer piece in between them to make a table. Make 2. Stack and glue paper with a design on top. Place them on the table. I add the flowers and books to the tables. Make a box out of cardboard and cover it in gray wood paper. I cover a small piece of cardboard with brown paper. I roll a small ring of black paper. Glue it on top of the brown cardboard piece. I fill it with cut pieces of tan foam to look like nuts. Place it on the gray table. I cut a piece of brown cardstock. I paint the white details on it, and then brush it with washable black paint. Make a frame the same way I did in my winter decorations video. I'll put the link in the description box, and then draw a bird on it with a thin black pen. Add the art above the fireplace to finish the room. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what you thought and what kind of videos you want to see. Also, if you want to see more miniature rooms like this one. See you next time! I like this new room. Icicle doesn't know about it yet, and I'd like to keep it that way. Hello?
Natasha, I know your little secret!
And what might that be, Icicle?
You hide Pop-Tarts under the sofa!
Oh no, you got me!
That's not it! You must be hiding something else! I guess I'll find out next time I come over.
Well, I bought us some time.